Karachi, Pakistan's economic powerhouse, has crossed a staggering milestone. The census 2023 numbers are in, revealing a city expanding at breakneck speed with growing inequalities and shifting demographics. What do the numbers tell us about Karachi's future? Let's break it down. First, the big number, 20.3 million. That's Karachi's total population. But this growth is not uniform. District Central and District East dominate with nearly 4 million residents each. Compare that to Kimari, home to just 2 million. The imbalance is straining resources in some areas while leaving others underdeveloped. The city's growth rate has slowed over time. The highest surge, 1951 to 1961, a staggering 6.18% increase, driven by post-partition migration. Fast forward to today, 3.62% between 2017 and 2023. Still growing, but at a slower pace. Women now make up 47% of Karachi's population, up from 42.68% in 1951. But are they getting equal access to jobs, healthcare, and education? The data does not answer that, but it raises crucial questions. Meanwhile, the transgender population remains largely invisible. Just 2,622 people recorded in the census. Karachi is and always has been a city of migrants. In 1941, nearly 45% of the city was rural. Today, 97% urban. From partition to the 1970s wave of migration, Karachi has absorbed people from all over Pakistan, shaping its identity. Linguistic shifts are happening too. Urdu remains dominant at 50.67%, but Pashto has surged to 13.52%, and Sindhi now stands at 11.2%, nearly doubling since 1998. Punjabi, however, is on the decline, down from 14.94% in 1998 to 8.08% today. These shifts could reshape Karachi's political and social landscape. Now let's talk about those without a roof over their heads. Karachi has 3.4 million housing units, yet 29,806 people remain homeless. Over half of them are concentrated in District South and District Central. The census gives us numbers, but not solutions. Employment remains a major challenge. Karachi's employment rate is now 39.10%, better than in previous decades, but the gender gap is staggering. Women's employment has only reached 11.04%, while men's has declined to 63.65%. Progress, but far from parity. The census also sheds light on disability in Karachi. 2.55% of the city's population, over 581,000 people, live with disabilities. The most common, mobility challenges, affecting 3.51% of residents. Are our cities equipped to support them? The data suggests we will have a long way to go. Religious demographics are also evolving. 96.52% of Karachians are Muslim, Christians from the largest minority at 2.14%, though their numbers are slightly declining. Meanwhile, Hindu representation has grown to 1.17%. These shifts could have implications for political representation and community advocacy. The good news? Literacy rates are improving. Karachi's literacy rate has jumped to 70.65%, but disparities persist. Male literacy stands at 72.09%, while female literacy lags at 68.03%. District Central leads with 78.6%, while Kimari falls behind at just 58%. Karachi is powered by electricity. 98.27% of urban households have it, but in rural areas, that number drops to 85.34%. Solar energy is emerging as an alternative, but natural gas remains the dominant fuel. Numbers tell a story, but they also demand action. Karachi's future depends on how well policymakers address its growing pains. Urban planning, infrastructure, gender equality, and social inclusion. These are not just statistics, they are the roadmap to a better city. The question is, will Karachi's leaders take the data seriously? To read more on this, find the EOS story linked in the description.